Hi everyone, hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back if you are returning back and all of that. So I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know where you're at, but anyway, congratulations to the Eagles. Congratulations to your win. And yes, I was voting for you all actually, and you guys hear me say I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, I am. And I have a beef against Kansas City, Missouri for the way they've treated me. And so I was praying that God would let the Eagles win, and he did. And so anyway, I'm just saying, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I've been talking a lot about my platform and things that are going on with my platform, and I have proven documentation that could stand in the court of law. I just tried to get on this platform just a second ago and do a little picture. I've noticed on my videos that something's happened to my camera. Used to, when I'd pull a word card up inside the screen, it would show the way that it should show to you guys, but it flips everything now. And been trying to figure, went in to try to read about my camera and how to fix it and find the mirroring so that I could flip it, and there's nothing there for me, and I've never had problems with it on this camera before. Just a second ago I tried to get on to do a live here and to take a thumbnail picture of myself. Every time I would put myself in the picture, it would like cut my face off there. And finally I got one that I was going to use, and then when it popped up to go live, it was saying something about my password and stuff being on there. Now I already know somebody has used my stuff as a imposter for some things that have taken place on this platform. And God's also told me that there's upright enforcement somewhere, and I do need people to get up and call people beyond Missouri. And if there is any upright enforcement here in Missouri, I'm sorry, I just can't trust you just because of the creeps that have given you a bad name in my eyes view, and the recorded evidence and documentation that I have against those of you who are your fellow brothers and sisters in uniforms that have done a real heinous thing to me. And I need people all over the place to call President Trump. I don't know, somebody who's got the arm of authority by the arm of God that set him there in that position to get up in here and shake some people down. I'm in danger, and I've been in danger, and for the last if you're brand new, somebody stole my house from me, like literally. It was against the law what they did, and I've never been homeless in my life, and I've been dealing with just filthy nonsense here in the city that don't have no right to be a football champion. Sorry, Chiefs, I don't care. You can hate me for no reason. I've been wronged, and I'm a freaking victim to some crap that's going on, and I don't have any shelter for tomorrow. And for the last few days I've been able to, somebody has sent those of you who have helped me to stay alive, because at the end of this you guys are going to be rewarded, and anything that you guys have ever helped to keep me stay alive, all that money's coming back to you. I've already put my hand up in the fear of God Almighty. That all's come back to you people for being what you're supposed to be in the true kingdom. And somebody just think they just be fraudulent on my life, and by God, this person could go to jail for the crap that they've done to me, folks. And it's this city's crazy to me. It's freaking crazy, and whatever somebody did in this city, they made the whole freaking city be crazy now. It's wrong. My life has been in danger, and I've just called, and I've called, and I've called, and I've called, and called, and got crazy at my door, and everything else that's wrong. A freak put their hands on my car to break it down to kill you and your kids or loved ones that could be in this city as well, and done some crap to me because they think they're just going to get away with some crap, and I'm dealing with a freaking murderer, a mass murderer, folks. And I need help, and I need regular civilians to get up and bombard, because we don't want people like this in our earth unless you're that kind of a creep, and then I'm coming after you. We don't want crazy in our earth realm. I believe there's healthcare fraud attached to me, and I can prove it to clear myself and bury that person, because I got recorded documentation, evidence, things that'll hold in the court of law against some freaks. I don't know where my family is, if they're the ones that did the crap, or if they've been blackmailed, or if they've died. And I know that I've had some, there is murder attached to this beyond my vehicle, and somebody tried to literally kill me that way as well. It's a huge story, and it's going to be known all over the world. The Most High God, Yah, Yehovah, deserves to get the praise, glory, and honor for bringing me through such a horrific, nasty thing by disgust of the planet that's got maggots in their freaking brain to do what they've done to me. It could be you, folks. I was just minding my own business, and some piece of shit, poop, excrement, disgust got up and did some crazy on a person's life, and that's why God has kept me alive, because he's going to get the praise out of this. God's going to get the praise. The Most High is going to get the praise, not some filth bag. I have an emergency, and I need shelter for tomorrow. If you're able to get up in it, you will not be forgotten, and you will be rewarded at the end. I don't want you to do it just because of that, but I want you to do it out of the kindness of your heart, and God will pay you back for everything. I promise you. I'm going to have a great big party at the end of this, and thank every person who got up in here and did godliness towards me against some freak, because it's actually protecting your family. My story is your story when it comes to being on the highway, folks. Could have killed you by the hands of some freak trying to get away with some nonsense, full of himself and everything else, and probably sleeping with all kinds of enforcement, and got everybody all entangled in some crap, and it's time for help. Anyway, my vehicle is frozen. It doesn't start. I do not have no shelter outside of today. And I tried to take 2 jobs that were finally offered to me in the last, I guess probably, I'll just be pretty broad, within the last month and a half, 2 months, I've had 2 jobs that I took, and somebody deliberately shut it down on me. They're doing it deliberately to me. And just because some big shot thinks they run this city, and this city needs to be freaking blown up, man. I'm at the mercy of people. I'm at the mercy of people. So if you can help me, my PayPal is Shannon Hensley, Sha'ah. And my Cash App, you just take the Sha'ah off of it. And it must be just that way, and no more, no less on either one of those apps. And may God bless you, because he will. I have rights and freedom of speech. And nobody has a right to do anything to my platform. May the God of the universe come meet you face to face, along with your children and your children's children, that you're putting them in a danger. I have a right to open up my screen and ask at the hand of the Creator that gave you and I breath, and you don't have a right to kick people off of this video. Whoever's behind it, I'm coming after you, and you will go to jail. So we have somebody making a decision out here with the 2 of Pentacles, and there is bitterness out here, folks, because people started the crap, because some idiot started it without a cause, without a conversation, without a freaking reason, just because they're a doofus. For general energy, you have a judgment. It is being made. The letter R is out here. Hey, R, are you upright? We're going to see. Headquarters came out on my other reading this morning. Show me this judgment card. So somebody is pissed in this judgment, because the star is in the reverse. Okay, there's a word out here. Somebody's sick, and it came out in wording. Sick with vomit. And the R and the P together in the Hebrew language represents a sick person. Somebody's sick. Now, if you just have an illness, I send you love and light. But somebody's angry because something's known out here. Somebody starred them. They ain't really a freaking star. They did known about somebody's creation out here, is the mottos out here. And somebody does not have their freaking balance. And they did something in an illegal way out here, because F.B.I. is out here in this freaking reading. And they did something sexually somewhere in an intimate way, and somebody knows about that stuff. And there's bitterness out here, because star in the reverse, come out in the reverse, is bitterness. Now somebody's sick on some crap. They're sick in their freaking head. So we do also have, this is also a headship energy. There's a word out here that goes to evil. And yes, somebody is freaking evil. Somebody is. The Hierophant, somebody in a very high position is here. So either you upright or not. For some of you all, we're dealing with that preacher that came out yesterday that got rebuked by God in a huge way for what they're doing to people in society. Okay? God rebuked them hard. And anyway, if the magician's upright, then somebody's able to get up in here and get something done, because based off of what is known out here, this stupid bitterness and this choice that was made, and to produce something and lay a new foundation down. But there's society out here. There's a doctor out here with the magician coming out. A doctor and hospital energy can be pulled out of this as well. There's bank systems and things here with that, but that's society and stuff. And somebody also, and I'll just reiterate it in case you don't watch this video on my other platform that came out, but it came out again. And somebody took some type of a document in some type of a way, whether it was through paint or like a picture, or whether it was through a video, making a video in a very skilled way. This would be like a producer here, or a picture. What they did is they made it look like something, and it's not. Some type of an imposter type of a something went down for some type of a situation on what somebody did to somebody out here. It's known about. Somebody's they're angry about what they know out here, or what's coming out today, or whenever you're catching this video, because there's no time in the spirit. But there is bitterness really huge with those two energies coming out here, because somebody's nothing but a fraudulent piece of nutcase and a fugitive. They're a murderer for some people's cases. The word unity came out today, and there's unity in some type of communication out here. In a decision, somebody's going to be pissed about it. I guess you are. There is communication coming here as well. Anyway, look, if you guys call Kansas City, Missouri, I believe they will flat out lie to your face. If anybody from the Biden administration still remains there in Kansas City, I just wouldn't trust them. I went straight into them. I've called them, and crazy stuff took place. There are choices being made out here around some stuff. Show me the star and what's being exposed, please. The R, the P, the A, the V, the W, the Y is out here, and the H is out here. The stars at the bottom of the deck. We're looking at the stars, and they're angry because there really isn't any peace or integrity here on somebody. This is about integrity and having virtue, and you should be pissed because somebody don't have no freaking virtue somewhere. That should tick everybody off. We either show up upright with one another, or you're some type of lunatic in your mind. So what is known is that somebody older is out here that has no integrity on something going on, is what it would be showing. And somebody's angry about that, having to make whatever decision was made. Somebody's unbalanced here on something. It probably is. It's somebody very well known, because again, we got star-like energy that's out here. It's still at the bottom of the deck looking at that as well. And somebody really ain't no freaking star. They're a freak somewhere. Here's the preacher right there. Somebody very well known. Whatever. God rebukes you for what you have done to the flock. Care where you're from. So that's also here known about. It's just a wannabe person that gets up as a stage actor in their church is all they are. Because God rebuked them for being cruel. They ain't no godly person. What's hidden here? The decision. So these came out the reverse, and it flipped over here on this bitterness. It's really out here. And again, it showed in the Five of Cups this morning that somebody's taking those cups and they really weren't in unity. They just poured it out because somebody's stupid out here. Somebody's sick in their brain on some scrap. They're here for their own freaking gain. This is in the reverse. These were plots in a there was no love situation. It was just stupidness. just stupidness out here around somebody. Just likes to freaking play games. Their mind is out here. This is an earth card as well. So you have an earth sign and somebody just born under in the heavens when the sun was in an earth sign. This is about getting grounded, but this is somebody's freaking mind out here. That's because somebody's sick. We know it last night when we read because somebody did something nasty in a very sexual way somewhere and went crazy. It was all over the place in that reading there. So yeah, somebody is very well known out here. Even the concerts card is underneath that. And as groups of people, this can have a meaning if somebody leads clans of people. The stars out here twice, and this is society. And people being awakened to something, just boom, coming on up out here. And being known about what they are, who they pretend to be, whatever that is, whatever the stardom is. Not everybody's done with a preacher energy. All right, let's see. Give me some words out here, Most High. There's choices being made out here. A snake in the grass. Somebody is. Again, if you think that this is this little thing is, hey, getting into unity, they do it because they're pissed about something out here going on. Somebody's a manipulator out here on something. Or they were a snake in the grass, and that's what the judgment's about as well, because something's known and now somebody's ticked because of what they are. Look. The mob, there's just groups of people out here. It's craziness. It says it's exposed. It needs to freaking be exposed. The F.B.I. came out huge in one reading. 2 F.B.I. cards and a government intelligence was there. It's out here. It's out here with the 8th house. It's all that kept 8 all over the place in the first reading. And here in Kansas City, their address is full of 8s there. So we deal with Kansas City here just to be personal. Just to be personal, the business deal with the third party. And again, the secrets that were everywhere around thievery that's been going on, but they're caught. There's a judgment out here. It was somebody was killed out here for money stuff. Somebody knows where somebody also planted something or someone in the ground because a fugitive was there around this thing. If somebody's really dead, and somebody making somebody think somebody's alive on something. They're doing something with the fraudulent thing with the health care. Somebody ain't who you think they are. They just had a little freaking actor on something out here. Something like that's out here. The judge came out today. There's the court. There's the school, or you went to school with this person as well. School was really big coming out yesterday. Also, there's the older person. That Lily's card is an older person's card. And the most I did say he was going to make a bad thing right here. All right, well, good. And then a cook, some type of a cook or something out here. There's the group bound together here. There's a bunch of people that are showing up out here in this reading. Most I says that you better return to your family and walk in love. And let me just say, this is God saying it, not me. He said it real heavy, just over and over in different cards yesterday when I was reading. And he gave a live or die. You got 24 hours with it. Most I says you better return to your family and walk in love. And for some of your family, the reason why they haven't is because they're guilty for some stuff. And there's jail time to some stuff. It's too bad. Are you going to obey God and live, or are you going to die right along with them spiritually? And you know you're going to die someday, folks. All of us are. And there's an eternal life after this. Are you going to throw yourself away here in this life because of some type of stupid thing that's going on, or are you going to make something right? Because God said a bad thing would be made right out of a matter. A step-parent came out yesterday. Well, somebody's step-parent's crazy. And what they've done. I mean, somebody made a bad mistake getting married to some piece of freak. But you live and learn, folks. It wants to come out. Somebody's step-parent is out here involved in some crap. A lazy freaking bum is that. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. And thieving off other people and then shutting their job down so you can just take their crap and play some filthy game out here. Unacceptable. Get your butt up and work. Whatever your hands find, do it with all your heart. Even if somebody did shut you down, like I've had to say, I just get up on my camera and I work. regardless of what's going on behind the scenes with some crazy creeps. You do it before God. It's unacceptable. Somebody who just plays games out here. Well, it's just freaking unacceptable. There's a snake in the grass out here. The Most High is going to protect this situation. Good. I need protection. There's an upright leader. Thank you so very much. I need to talk to you. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I have many videos where I've given my physical address. I had over 700 people watch a video the other day. I was livid. And I said, I'm going to kill the murderer because of what somebody has done to me. I can't call anybody. Somebody playing with artificial intelligence on my freaking phone. They are. There's no freaking way that I could sit there and in that video. I want to say in that video I gave my physical address. Over 700 people watched it. Nobody's come. No one? What's up with that stuff? Things being alterated, folks, on technologies and stuff. I got a video of an older PayPal account where my QR code was changed. I'm sitting here suffering and somebody's done some heinous thing to me and they're going to pay for this crime. They're going to be executed. I beg God let me push their execution button because they're filth. What you've done to a person's life for no reason at all, you can pay for this. God says there's an upright leader out here to do something. A cult and wolves and covens, they're right here. That's a witchcraft card in the negative, and that's a church card. So they're here. That's why they got rebuked yesterday on the other platform. By God Almighty, but out of His Word. Woe to you preachers who are cruel to the flock and kill them. And taking from them for your own gain is what it says. We have the vice president coming out here. So whether that's a former vice president or the vice president now, I pray for people in leadership right now. Somebody who lives on a farm, that comes out real heavy on this platform. So whatever that's about, or somebody planted something on a farm, somebody knows where something's at. Whatever that means, it comes out a lot. It says somebody left somebody some money. And somebody is looking for the person that that it belongs to, okay? And some people know about that probably and has tried to, no, I want it, type of a thing out here. Something's happened with that situation, and so be it. Somebody's aunt is involved in something, or you're an aunt, okay? Somebody's motives are going to be weighed here. There's some type of a train track connection or a train or something like that's also coming out here. It says that he that hastens to be rich has an evil eye and considers not that they will go into poverty. And it's a bad ordeal because you're going to go to freaking jail for some crap that you've done out here. The level of anger that's on the inside of me that somebody has caused to come out of me and to be provoked. You will pay for this. I've never had lived in any kind of energy in my life where anger, I mean, I'm not ever saying that I've never been angry, but no, I mean the level of anger that somebody has put me in to provoke me to even want to kill you because you're wicked in the earth. You're going to pay for that energy that you've spoiled me within. There is bloodshed out here. It is. Somebody was murdered. Came out. There was a fugitive that came out today. The D and the M together in the Hebrew language is a bloodshed. This is the letter M, though. It just has the letter D, MD. There is a medical fraudulent nonsense is going on something that somebody's freaking done. And they're going to pay. They're going to pay for what they've done out here. This is a legal rune that has been suffered real bad because there's bloodshed attached to some stuff out here. Somebody's freaking done out of their ignoramus and stupidness. And it says there's going to be justice for this. So the D and the M could be prevalent with those two letters. The letter O also come out. Missouri, M-O. Missouri is involved in some stuff. Missouri is involved in some stuff, and you people are in trouble here. This is assets and money and inheritances, and it's also a favor and a favor luck type of a rune here as well. Again, and you got the DO, which is also doctor energy as well. That's out here. So, all right, folks. So this is what come out. Look, it's an emergency that I get some. I don't have no food, and I need shelter. It's freezing outside. And if it was you, or it's going to be you, if you don't do what God tells you to do, then you're going to sit there and you're going to feel it hard. Because God says so, that when you and I, if we know of something that's in our power and we turn our head, that when it is you, it's not going to be good for you. Thanks for helping. I deserve my own things. I'm just asking for my own freaking things and justice.